support.
Welcome back to Maria.
Hey! Joe's back too.
I'm sorry, I'm so starving. I never eat last night and I can feel it right now. So I am actually, somebody just gave me my cereal, bowl of cereal. But anyways, we're back, viewers.
I introduced my guest. Who's your guest?
Alrighty, well, viewers, we are back on second segment. And Joe has a special guest for this week. And go ahead, Joe.
Teresa Wolf with me right now. Well, who's your guest?
My guest is my cat. You see him?
I see him.
My cat is gonna be a Hollywood star in the future.
Probably. I think one of the better looking dates I've seen you with.
Hey, come here, baby. She ran away.
Give away.
She's, you know, she's all on different shows. She's always sit down here and actually talk with the viewers. Come on, baby.
Okay, maybe he doesn't like the cereal. What kind of cereal are you eating right now?
I have the Chips Ahoy and I forgot the other one. Can I eat?
Okay. Good. Well, anyways, I'm glad you're eating and we're starving over here. What are you thinking about?
Well, you know, with our new topic this week, I just want to say hi to Teresa. Hi, Teresa. It's an honor, ma'am, to have you in our Maria and Joe Live TV.
Absolutely. I've known Teresa for almost 6, 7, 8 months now, and believe it or not, I met her at a Toastmasters club, which we're both part of. And a lot of people in Toastmasters have different genres, different occupations, different visions, different businesses, and she is one of those. And this month, as we talked about a little bit earlier, April, is Sexual Awareness Month. Can you share a little bit about what that means?
Sexual abuse awareness month.
Sexual Abuse Awareness Month.
Yeah, it is just to observe the month of April to talk about and make aware people for sexual abuse.
Okay, so it's important because every month something's going on. Child Abuse Month, Sexual Abuse Month, we have Women's History Month, all kind of things. But this particular month, they put aside each and every year to bring to mind some of the things that affect many, not only women, but men around the world that a lot of us don't talk about.
Yeah, well, Joe, I see that Miss Wolf is actually the CEO and founder of Coastal Thrivers. And she, as I see here, what do you exactly do, Teresa? Can you please let the viewers know what you exactly do?
I'm the CEO and the founder of Coastal Thrivers. It's a recreational peer network for survivors of sexual abuse, altruistic survivors specifically. And so altruistic means to be able to give back. And we're at a stage of wanting to share our stories and provide information for victims and survivors to continue their journeys. And so that's what we're here for.
So, where you guys are located? You guys located in California, and do you guys service the whole nation? Do you have any patients that come from different nations?
Well, I'll tell you what, that's my goal, to serve the nation. But we want to start small and build on our successes.
That's funny, as we talked about earlier, a lot of people get counseling when some abuse happens. Of course, we all need that to heal. But a lot of the counseling, you're sitting in one place, you're kind of quiet, you still don't know how to talk to others. And that's kind of where your organization comes into play. So what happens in your organization outside of the counseling?
So what happens? People, they often they become a victim. And they need counseling, of course. It's crucial. And once they get that counseling, whether it's through RISE or women's shelters or Stand Strong, they are all wonderful, fabulous entities that can help and support victims. Their main job is to make them survivors. And once they become a survivor, they've been a survivor, then they need to take that next step, right? And that is to start processing that energy through their bodies. They experienced it in a negative, and they need to experience it with positive energy so that they can create new muscle memories. And that's my goal.
You know, actually, those are good points. Sure, we all want to be successful, and what's the word we're looking for? Survivors. But surviving is not enough to really live maintenance.
Enjoy it.
To enjoy life. We can all sit at home watching TV and say, thankful we are alive and not survive right now. But you try to help them get to the next step of actually thriving.
Right.
So what exactly is thriving? How's that different? How's your idea of thriving going to have more and more people?
Just hearing the word survivor or thriver, I mean, like you said, it's, you know, you're just kind of existing. Yeah, you're lucky to get through the process, and you've healed some aspects of your life, but you also need to process that energy, that negative energy out of your body. And I think that's really helpful when you get engaged in activities, whether it's education, whether it's engaging with other survivors, like your peers, basically. And then also engaging in physical activity, which helps you enjoy life. You know, we all know about those good chemicals that are in our bodies, and that when you go running, you develop them, and you have this higher energy. You have a better health about you.
Kind of a natural high.
And yeah, natural high. And we want to encourage survivors to take that next step and keep processing that energy through their bodies in a positive way. Encouraging one another, which is really important too, so that we find a goal and reach for it, and then make life better for ourselves.
I like that. Now, earlier today, I see you got this beautiful blue ribbon on your sweater, and I see a lot of people wearing it around town right now. What does that blue ribbon exactly represent?
Well, it's AQUA, and it stands for Child Abuse Awareness Month.
Okay.
And so there is one more feature on this ribbon that's not normally up there, which is a freshwater pearl. And freshwater pearls are very unique. They're not perfect. They're like us, in a sense. They
a pearl in the rough.
What is a pearl anyway? It's this little piece of sand that gets stuck inside an oyster, and then it rolls around in its gut, and it creates this wonderful thing, not by human hands, but by just its existence, its living life. So I read in the Bible that God in heaven is actually looking for pearls in our culture, and in our world, and so each and every one of us is a pearl, and God's looking for us. And so, in remembrance of the teal ribbon, all together, it's this beautiful piece.
Let me have that.
Dedicate that to you, and I'll send you one as well.
Awesome. So the teal, the aqua, and the pearl, which basically you're getting beat up to become a pearl.
I know it.
So our journey in life good, the bad, and the ugly.
Exactly, but it's all used for good.
It's all used for good in the end.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So what?
Well, well, we're talking.
For coastal drivers, right?
Yep.
We can go to our website, which is coastalthrivers.org, and you can find ways to help, to participate, to get involved. We'd love to have you. We really need a lot of help. I don't want it to be just me. It's all about the community anyway.
Public service. Yeah, and that's what we all about is a public servant, and we just want to actually help other people, assist other who in need. And it's really a good thing that you are doing this, Teresa, helping out the community, helping out all these people with this abuse that they're going through. And let me ask you this: this is just for the sexual abuse or in general anything abuse?
We're going to stay with sexual abuse at this time of any form, sexual abuse of any form, because we're not ready to expand, but I'm sure as time grows and we evolve, that will be a time where we can incorporate other types of abuse.
I think that's something you and I talked about earlier, Maria, is a division. And you get people to buy into your vision, and as you grow, you kind of decide do you want to expand or still go this direction. So just have to kind of adapt to what people want. And that's kind of why Maria and me put this show together, is to help empower people like yourselves, empower others. And that's kind of what we're all about.
Yeah.
How long have
I'm grateful. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, how long have you been doing this? Is it just few months, few years?
Well, this is our first events are coming up. So I just got the nonprofit status last year in September, and it's so we're just starting out, and we're really excited about creating the fundraiser dinner that's coming up in June, and.
Good. We'll talk more about your fundraisers. You got this big event planned for June out here in rural Grande, California. We'll talk about that more in the next segment. And it's important to get started, even if you're slow or don't have the support right away. But if you have a vision, something you strongly believe in, as long as you believe in it, people will follow you if it's the right thing.
Yes, it's all about empowering others and promoting them what they does, especially for the community. But before we go on break, I just wanna actually tell the viewers about when you are in an abusive relationship or sexual abuse. A lot of people out there actually goes through this kind of abuse where they tend to hide it because they're embarrassed or they don't want anybody to know, or they are scared of the person who actually did that abuse to them. And I believe having Teresa Wolf, having this kind of movement of association to help them actually give them the ability to come out and say the truth or put it out there. It's really amazing that there's a lot of people like Teresa. Myself, actually, I never said this before, but myself, I've been to that situation. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry because this is my first time of putting it out in the public. Yeah, I've been on that kind of sexual abusive before, and you know what, with my spirit, oh my God, with my spirit, I fight for it. I always hear it and see it on media saying that you need to come out and say it so that you cannot actually move forward without saying it. But let me tell you, Teresa and Joseph, although I never actually speak it out, nobody knows in my family, no one knows, I actually fight for it, and in my mind, I actually know that I overcome by myself. So that being said, putting it out there and letting everybody know is still a good thing. I just feel good.
Thank you so much for sharing that.
My pleasure. Well, go ahead.
Just had a thought and it's gone.
Well, anyways, we're gonna go on break.
People talk about it, and that's how we bring awareness.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because sometimes we can forget the next month or even the next day what's important. So it's important to consistently stick to who you are. Don't dwell there if you can, and try to overcome and empower others with your story.
Right.
Exactly.
And I really want to stress that it's important to do the counseling because that helps our minds get right, our hearts get right, and Coastal Thrivers is more out there. You know, we are already considering ourselves thrivers, so people do know that we have been sexually abused. So,
Exactly. Yes.
if you know someone that hasn't really told their story before, or they've not had the therapeutic, care for those issues that might still be in their life, they should continue their counseling or begin it. And then a year after counseling is probably when we would start being more physical, but they would need to be ready to be able to speak it out loud.
Sure, that's a good point. We can't all just jump in everything at once and forget about what happened. We have to heal first. So we just be on the path to healing before we can get outside the counseling mode and basically make friends again, because you have to develop trust. And that has to be difficult for you ladies and others out there to develop trust again. And it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough.
All right, Joe. I'm gonna go off the camera really quick, but just go ahead and continue what you're saying.
I'm still worried about your cat over there. Your cat confuses me. I think you want some of that cereal that you were eating earlier. But all of that. But these kind of topics, even though they can be depressing and sad, they have to be said. They have to be spoken. We have to be aware. Even if you told, one of us last month, this happened to me, unless we're constantly being reminded about the journey and healing process you or others are going through, we often forget. And it's sad. We're human. We get distracted. Social media can distract us. The newspaper can distract us. And all the negativity in this world, good, bad, ugly, once again,
wanting to do.
wow.
I just decided to.
All right, well, guys, we're gonna go on break,
Okay. We'll talk about that
Yeah, we'll
next
talk.
segment.
and we're gonna actually, viewers, we have more other things to talk about sexual abuse. We're gonna be actually talking about the event Teresa has for the sexual abuse in California. That is in California. Unfortunately, we cannot. We don't have one in your city or in your state, but who knows, we're gonna have it in the future for Teresa. So stay tuned, and especially for those people from California, so you can go and support her sexual awareness event coming up soon, and she's gonna be talking about that when we come back. So we'll see you back in a bit.
Stay tuned.